And number 15, to start, there's nothing more embarrassing than a failed trick shot. And if that takes place in front of the world's best players, then you ought to simply substitute yourself out and call it a day. At number 14, next up, we have an incredibly awful back pass that not only handed the opposition the ball, but also enabled them to score. It was so awful that the player didn't even bother to get up and help his team. At number 13, we see a masterful display of dribbling followed by a terrible shot attempt at the goal. Well, there you go. Sometimes even the greats can have off days.
In my mind, I'm always the best.
At number 12, now here we will admit that it is not the goalkeeper's fault, but you can't deny the hilarity of the situation. A great moment for the ball striker, an unfortunate one for the goalkeeper. At number 11, we see an amazing save, but wait for a second. That ball clearly went in. Did the goalie forget the rules? I'm perplexed. At number 10, we see a succession of excellent headers defending the ball. But wait a minute. Magia, what are you doing? Don't pull your teammate down. You know what? This guy was right. At number 9, we get a brilliant example of how terrible Manchester United's defense has recently been. They literally saw a Chelsea player run ahead to receive the ball, and instead of marking him, chasing him, or blocking him, what do? They stand still and let Chelsea take advantage and score a goal. At number 8, we have what would be a very embarrassing way of conceding a goal. What's their mistake? They were playing with no goalkeeper.
Player. There's going to be another goal here. This will be it. Song Heung-min. 2-0. That is it.
At number 7, we have a dribbling contest. But more than skilled dribbling, it looks like some terrible breaking contest. Oh, and he trips. All that moves for nothing. At number 6, we get a complete mishap of a goal. Both the goalkeeper and the defender fail to see the opposition behind, and in panic, instead of kicking the ball away, they score an own goal. How much more embarrassing can it be? At number 5, we have a very confident goalkeeper who somehow believed he could do both goalkeeping and defending at the same time. And of course, the opposition proved him wrong. At number 4, we witness a wonderful deception of what it's like to be on drugs. You trip, you keep tripping, and eventually you fall. Don't do drugs, kids. It's embarrassing. At number 3, we have one of the most bizarre sequences of play.
God, please, no! No! No!
The defender passes the ball back to the goalkeeper, who somehow ends up scoring an own goal. Can you believe it? Just look at it again. What was he doing? Here's another instance, but this time it's the defender. Where was she trying to kick? I don't understand. I don't think she even understands. At number 2, we don't have one embarrassing moment, but several. Starting off with the first own goal of the match. Yes, the first own goal of the match. And now here's the second one. And you must be thinking, it can't get any worse, right? Well, think again, because the moment that player got the chance to rectify his mistake, at least one of them, he did this. But this is nothing compared to what's about to come next. At number 1, we have something even worse. 3 own goals by the same player. Yup, you heard it right. This is the first one. This is the second one. Very embarrassing. And this is the third one. The end of the massacre. In the end, the coach had no choice but to substitute her out of the match. But well, the damage was already done. Well, that's it from us. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We post anything and everything around football every other day. See you later. While some moments are remembered for their greatness, other moments are remembered for, well, you get the idea. But we will stick to football. From failed trick shots to players scoring their own goals. Today on Plugin, we will look at some of the most embarrassing moments from the world of football. To start, there's nothing more embarrassing than a failed trick shot. And if that takes place in front of one of the best players in the world, then you ought to be simply... To start off, there's nothing more embarrassing than a failed trick shot. And if that takes place in front of one of the best players in the world, then you ought to simply substitute yourself out and call it a day.